Hey, what's good, fam? Your boy just got home from watching this whack ass game, if I'm being honest. Did I really care who was going to win? Personally, not really. I'm a Giants fan, so didn't really care. I was just hoping that my parlays hit, which they didn't. And I was just hoping for a good game. And that's not what we got. Shout out to the Eagles, man. Yeah, I got it. Shout out Saquon for winning that Super Bowl ring. Patrick Mahomes chose the worst game of his career I've ever seen, bro. Honestly, he wet the bed. But this video is not about that. This video is about the halftime show. Now, disclaimer, I like Drake, I like Kendrick. They're both amazing artists. Drake is probably the most successful, most accolades, like the LeBron of hip hop. I've always said this. Yeah, lately I've liked Kendrick a lot more, but that doesn't mean I'm such a Kendrick stan. Like, I like Kendrick. I've always liked Kendrick. I made a Kendrick documentary, I made a Drake documentary. I grew up on both of their music. I say all that to say, was it the greatest Super Bowl performance I've ever seen? No. But was it fire? Hell yeah. Yo, y'all gotta relax, bro. I'm seeing a lot of hate, a lot of comments talking about that was the worst Super Bowl performance I've ever seen, or like worst performance ever button. Click. Like, y'all, y'all dragging it, bro. I'm seeing people saying it was trash, boring, garbage, like, but no real like explanation really. Now, if you was to tell me some fair criticism, like, oh, maybe his mic was low, or I feel like the Super Bowl should only be for your biggest hits, he didn't play any Good Kid Mad City songs, or I feel like there should have been a little more of a theatrical spectacle, more fireworks, or I don't know. You could argue he played songs that were not as casual. You feel me? He played songs that were a little more new, more now. A lot of halftime shows can be underwhelming because they only got what, like 20 minutes. So you would think he would probably play a lot of mainstream stuff. He didn't even play All Right. He did play that the last time, what was it, 3 years ago? But you'd be a fool to think that he wasn't gonna perform Not Like Us, bro. Come on, bro. I'm seeing people saying, "Oh, this whole thing was catered around Drake." Hey, man, you can't. It's a business at the end of the day, bro. It literally just won 5 Grammys. It's arguably his biggest hit ever. So whether it's a diss or not, which it's probably the greatest diss of all time, not even just accolades. I'm talking about like the fact that it was a hit and a diss, and how damn just violated him kind of song. You had to have expected him to perform that. I was drunk. I ain't gonna lie to you. Drunk watching it. I loved it. And I feel like if you didn't like it, you was either by yourself or with maybe two people, and just you don't really like Kendrick. I feel like if you hated on it, you just don't like Kendrick, or you a Drake dick rider. Period. Like, come on, man. This is for This is for the culture. This is hip hop, bro. This is big for hip hop, bro. I remember bumping Kendrick's Overly Dedicated mixtape in like 10th or 11th grade. So the fact to see him do this, it's amazing to see. It could have been anybody in hip hop. I'm just happy that it's hip hop, bro. Like, it's Kendrick, bro. Like, I understand the disliking of Kendrick's latest run, I guess. Maybe some people just don't like how mainstream he's gotten, to the point where it's like TikTok-y. A lot of casual fans, I guess, are starting to rock with him. But I mean, it's either damned if you do, damned if you don't. Kendrick has always been a superstar, one of the best performers I've ever seen live in terms of, a rapper. And like, what else could you really expect a rapper, like, I'm talking a rapper's rapper, to do? I'm not talking like a Kanye or a Travis that's more about the spectacle and more about the sound, as opposed to someone like Kendrick, who's an actual rapper. Yeah, he's probably going to get out of breath. He's actually rapping. You feel me? He needs some help. He needs the backup dancers, which he had. And I thought that shit was fire. He did Euphoria. Like, I did not expect that, bro. That shit was hard. And the way he teased Not Like Us, come on, bro. That shit was, and Serena Williams Crip Walk, like, that shit was gas, bro. Goosebumps watching that shit, bro. Ain't no way you found that boring. There's no way. I can understand my sister not liking it because she's 48. She's a Christian lady. She don't listen to hip hop. Fair enough. Or like my parents, like they not into hip hop like that. I can understand that. But if you really tapped in, you really with this hip hop shit, for you to say that shit was boring, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I have no. What were you watching? Sure, he may have not played swimming pools or money trees. Yeah, that would have been nice. But bro, he did the peekaboo joint. I did not expect that either, bro. Like, hey, I can understand if you don't like Kendrick's latest album, you may not have liked this. But I thought it was fire, bro. Like I said before, was it the greatest halftime performance? No. Michael Jackson is probably one of the best ones that I've seen. You feel me? Like on YouTube. I wasn't alive for that, but you can argue Usher's was probably better from last year, but bro, you can't say that this shit was whack or boring or like no way. And then the TV off shit at the end with it saying game over. This was the nail on the coffin for the Drake beef, in my opinion. Like this is it. This is the end. That's it. You lost. Like you can't fuck with Kendrick. And I'll fuck with Drake. But I'm sure if Drake watching that is like, damn, bro, when is this shit gonna end? Drake just gotta come back with just great music. There's really nothing you could do in life but just move forward. Drake will be alright. Drake is gonna be alright, bro. Just know you can't fuck with Kendrick. Period. Well, a lot of this Kendrick hate is insanity to me. To me, Kendrick's probably the greatest, like, actual rapper of all time. Him and Nas. To me. But hey, man, let me know how you guys felt about that halftime show. We'll talk about it. I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.